AJ Jasper here with the Orange Minute, episode 22. It's been an interesting week. Everything seems a little surreal, at least for me. And it's even hard to think back only maybe 5-6 weeks ago when this was just kind of breaking. And who would have thought we'd be where we are right now? I think we all, events like this cause us all to reflect, evaluate, decide what's really important. And I've seen that with clients this week, especially. Met with a client just now who called me and he said, I think I'm going to sell. I said, okay. When we were meeting, he talked about how, this has made him kind of evaluate where he wants to be and what he wants to do with his time and how it affects his family, and I respect that. I was concerned that it wasn't a good time to sell, but ironically, when you take a look at where the Phoenix market is at, I think he'll do just fine. I think that's part of the misconception right now, and obviously that change on a daily or weekly basis. But life is going on. It's moving right along. I'm on the 101 headed east. There's traffic. People are moving about their lives. People are buying and selling homes. People are buying cars. Interesting fact, a couple of weeks, it was last weekend or the weekend before, auto dealers had a banner weekend. And when I asked why that was, thinking, we're in a pandemic. Who's going to buy a car? People had a $1,200 check, and they decided to use it to buy a car. I think the silver lining in that is that fear typically would make people hoard that $1,200. Say, I better keep it because I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. But I firmly believe that a majority of Americans are ready to get back to work and to life, whatever that will look like, because it will never be the same. I know that's in our real estate business. It is different, and it will be different. Virtual showings, and virtual open houses, and remote signings, and virtual notaries, and oh my gosh, I don't feel that virtual. But we're adapting, we're adjusting, we're leading the way, in my mind, in training and making sure that we can service our clients. The other thing that came to the top during crisis, and I've been through a lot of them in 37 years, a lot of crises, quote-unquote crises, is that our industry was going to go away. It was going to be replaced by artificial intelligence and algorithms and iBuyers and the sort. In fact, the iBuyers said, when the market goes down, we will be the only ones buying houses. The market went down, and the only thing that went away was the iBuyers. Pretty interesting. What rose to the top was communication with our clients. People seeking insight, not from Google, but from professionals. Different than we talk to the doctor and our attorney and our accountant. There's a time for automation. But when you're making a huge investment, or making a decision whether to buy or sell, or stay, or rent, or do whatever, old school blocking and tackling, counseling, advising are what come to the top. I've done the same in how I handle my business, how I handle my finances, how I handle everything. I've sought out wisdom of those that I believe are experts, and because the Google answers weren't enough. With that said, the market in Arizona overall is holding its own. Prices have been steady, except in the very high-end luxury markets where it's really tapered off, and that is probably most a factor of it being a discretionary spending versus a need to spend, need to buy, need to sell, or feel comfortable making those moves. And we still have people moving in. I think the one thing that I keep hearing is from those from other parts of the country, maybe that were affected more than Arizona has been, is that they're ready to get out of where they're at. They've been thinking about it, but now they really want to make that move. The timing on whether to buy, sell, hold, lease, stay, go, renovate, or not is an individual decision. It has nothing to do with what I think about what you should do or what our team thinks you should do. It's our job to provide you the best information possible so that you can make an informed decision. And we're here to do that. If you have any questions, concerns, call us 602-301-4862. Email me at j@jjasper.us. Call one of our team members. They're all very experienced. You're not going to get a hard sell. You're going to get insight. So that's all I got for today. Heading down the crazy 101. It's a beautiful day in Arizona. Severe clear. 99 degrees. I love a dry heat. I really do. Remember, orange is truth. Because without truth, there is no trust. Wash your hands. Have a great day.
J. Jasper knows the truth. Call 30148.